Hi everyone, and welcome back to Music Reaction video. I appreciate you stopping by. And today the song I've chosen to listen to is Tommy the Cat by Primus, Bonnaroo 2011 live performance. And I actually received this as a suggestion on my last Primus reaction video, which was to DMB from Sacramento 60. So thank you so much for the suggestion. I actually haven't heard the studio version of this before, so this is a completely new listen for me. And this will be a live version. And I'm quite excited to get into it because Primus always brings a lot of unique listening, I'd say a really unique listening experience to the table. And yeah, and the voice of Jeff Walker. Let's rock. Ooh. What is it? What is that bell sound coming from? That's not from his guitar, is it? I can't tell. Let me see that again. Is that from the bass, possibly? Oh, wow. Oh, is it from a pedal? I think, okay, I saw him lift his foot off the pedal. Okay, sorry for pausing so much already, guys, but that sound is really interesting. It must be from a pedal then. Wow. I like that really dissonance, the dissonant chord that he's playing right there. Sounds like kind of evil, I would say. Again, because Larry Lalonde was the original guitarist in Possessed, one of the original death metal bands, I could definitely see how he could write like really evil, like stuff like this. Like this sounds like evil and like dark, like this little chord right here. So maybe like some of that evilness transferred over from his previous band. Man, he's playing so fast. Look at that. Look at those fingers. Man, it sounds so avant-garde, but it has such a nice groove to it too. Like that is the kind of what the magic of Primus, I feel like. Like this is like hella like avant-garde sounding, but it's also hella groovy. Let me listen to that again. I really want to hear how Les Claypool came in with his bass right there. And I imagine Larry probably has a bunch of pedals that they're not showing. Like I only see like a few right here. But he must have like an insane pedal board because of how like unique his guitar tone is. Like to produce all those different sounds, he must have a lot of different kinds of pedals. Man, look at his fingers. They're like moving so fast. I like how the drummer also muted that last was it a cymbal? I don't know what the exact like drum anatomy is, but you can see him grab the instrument and then mute it. Okay, let's continue though.
Said Tommy the Cat is a real back there over four matter minerals swayed was mighty throat. Many a battle rudiments to my use was straight point blank down the glass barrel. This saw some prowling machine. Truly a wonder of nature, the serpent predator. Tommy the Cat had many a story to tell, but it was a rare occasion such as this.
Wow, not only does he talk really fast, but he talks like super unique too, just like his bass playing. Wow. Like, wow. his like I can't make out any of the lyrics, but just the vocals alone like are super like unique for sure.
So coming to carry the real back clear over 4 matter middle swayed was mighty broke. Many a battle rudiments demise will strike quick went down the cross barrel. This was some prowling machine. Truly a wonder of nature, the serpent predator. Tommy the cat had many a story to tell, but it was a rare occasion such as this.
Oh, that was a cool way he kind of led into that transition to the next section, kind of going up the fretboard on the bass. Oh man, it's so percussive. His technique is so percussive. And I like how he can change up his sound so easily just by muting the strings. You can hear when he first plays like this section, it's like not muted, so the notes ring out a lot more loudly, but then he makes it into a muted kind of style, which gives that whole different kind of flavor, I guess. Now he's muting it a lot more. And the fact that he's doing this while also like singing is crazy. I have to wonder if his voice gets tired after doing these live performances, even after just a few songs, because personally, like my voice gets tired, just like doing these reaction videos sometimes if I do a lot of them in a row, just from talking. But he must have a crazy like vocal technique or something to, you know, get all these notes out, or not all these notes, but get all these words out all the time, because he's talking really fast too. That's crazy. Ooh. Wow, okay, I'm gonna go back a little bit. I don't know if you could call it a guitar solo, but it had some elements of guitar solo, so I'm gonna go and listen to it again for sure. But wow. Like, there were some parts of that kind of sounded like guitar solo, but at parts it also just sounded like Larry Lund doing his, like, typical avant-garde guitar, like, musings and stuff like that. Or improv or whatever. Let's listen to that again, though. Sounds like a bend right there. And that sounds like it could be guitar solo lick right there, like the da na 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 na. It sounds like maybe a sweep picking a little bit too, actually. Maybe. I can't say for sure. That was a cool slide thing he did. And then he's like tremolo picking a little bit on the higher notes right here. Oh, that bend though. Wow. Yeah, tremolo picking a little bit right here. That right there kind of sounds like a little bit like the ending to the Beat It guitar solo from Eddie Van Halen. A little tremolo picking on the higher end of the fretboard on the higher strings. Sounds a little bit like it. If you guys see the resemblance, let me know. Oh my god. Wow, look at his fingers. Well, that must be like the equivalent of like a shred section. Like when the lead guitarist has like a shred section on the guitar, that must be like the bass equivalent for Les Claypool. Just like showing off his bass skills like to the maximum. Wow. Oh, those slides sound so cool. I like how he has like the hand movements down and everything, like the checking his watch and that as well. Such a performer. Gotta clap for that one too. Is there like a jellyfish in the crowd or something right there? Okay, I guess that's it for this performance. Wow. Yeah, that was a really enjoyable live performance for sure. I love seeing the live performance really lets you get a visual of how like everyone's doing their techniques, which I appreciate. But wow, yeah, I really like the guitar in this one a lot. Of course, Les Claypool and the drummer did his thing too, showing off their respective technique and skill. But I really enjoyed the guitar. Um, it was like as avant-garde as I expected from Primus, but at the same time, it kind of had some elements of like traditional metal guitar soloing a little bit. Is how I describe it. Because I could hear like certain things in there that sounded like metal guitar, traditional metal guitar. But yeah, I think that was probably my most enjoyable part of the song for sure. But the vocals also shocked me a bit with how fast he's able to get those words out. That's crazy. I think at this time, I think during this time, probably when this record was released, I'm not sure what year this song actually came out, but having that many words in like a rock slash metal song, or even an alternative rock or metal song, like it's not very common. Unless maybe you're going into full on like rap rock or whatever. But this must have been like kind of its head of its time for how fast he's like talking like that, because there are some like metal bands out there that nowadays that kind of do that kind of style. It sounds a lot more different. It's more guttural, but bands like Archspire will rap like in these metal songs and stuff like that. But yeah, that was my reaction to Tommy the Cat live in Bonnaroo 2011. Hope you enjoyed my reaction, and thank you so much for the suggestion. And I appreciate you watching this video.